Hello everybody, Wild Bill for America here, and once again an American school is painted in blood as yet another liberal left-wing screwball goes on a rampage with a gun. Shooting unarmed people has become a trademark terrorist act of liberal wackos in America. I challenge anyone to show me where a conservative Christian gun owner has ever done such a thing. Now, this latest liberal terrorist attack is in Oregon, where at least 10 people were gunned down at a community college. And the usual suspects were on TV running their mouths to take full advantage of the situation. Barack Obama, whose policies make him the most evil man to ever occupy the White House, immediately announced in the wake of the liberal left-wing screwball terrorist attack that his solution is to pass laws to promote more liberal left-wing screwballism. And no surprise there. Obama and every other liberal is calling for more freedom-crushing laws to make American citizens even more helpless against these murderers. Now, let's take a common-sense look at this situation. First of all, how is it possible for a gunman to execute multiple people in a nation that has the Second Amendment? One college student with a .38 special under his or her jacket could have saved a lot of lives. Oh, that's right. Oregon doesn't have much respect for the Second Amendment, and liberal left-wing colleges openly disdain the Second Amendment. And look what it got them. Again. Well, this latest gun-free zone that knowingly and intentionally endangered students needs to get hit with a lawsuit to make them answer for their culpability in these murders. And there's an even more sinister aspect of this shooting. Apparently the murderer asked his victims their religion, and anyone who said they were Christian were shot in the head. Now, I'm going to go out on a limb here and predict that this murderer is somehow affiliated with one of two groups in the USA known for their vicious hatred of Christians. The first group is, of course, Islam, and the second group is the homosexual activists. Both of these groups are the darlings of the left, and both are sworn enemies of the one true God, and every man and woman who is obedient to God. Now, Obama used a lot of key words of the liberal left in his rant. Mental health is one that the liberal left uses to justify their silly policies. Well, here's a Wild Bill bullet of truth for America. 90% of the so-called mental health issues in America have nothing to do with mental health at all. It's all spiritual health. People who are living their lives in violation of God's law. Teachers, parents, and politicians who nurture left-wing ideas in these young people are training them to embrace the godless immorality of the left. And then, when one of them decides to go the extra mile and go on a killing rampage, the left try to paint it as a mental health issue and try to pin the blame on innocent people. Things like this did not happen before godless liberalism took over our education system. There was a time when every young person in the USA knew the Ten Commandments and that they were accountable to God for their actions. It's time to bring back both the knowledge and fear of the Lord into the public square. That is the only answer to these nightmare problems. Of course, Obama and the minions of the left will say the exact opposite. America, we have a choice. Continue down the road of liberal left-wing screwballism, or we can get back to common sense education with moral standards. This is Wild Bill for America, and if you agree with this message, then please consider becoming a monthly donor by going to wildbillforamerica.com and clicking that donor button. Thank you for watching, and America bless God again.